Hey, what's up? This is John Bolos, your Charlotte host of American Dream TV. Today, I'm going to show you why Charlotte is one of the fastest growing real estate markets in the U.S.
Welcome to the American Dream TV, the show that is built on lifestyle, culture, and real estate. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs. In this episode, we are going to be headed to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we will be featuring John Bolos. We're going to get this episode started right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Hey, what's up? This is John Bolos, your Charlotte host of American Dream TV. I have lived in the Carolinas for 23 years, and I love it here. Today, I'm going to show you why Charlotte is one of the fastest growing real estate markets in the U.S. Here in Charlotte, we are close to the Appalachian Mountains and the Atlantic Ocean. Weekend trips to both are standard plans for most Charlotteans. Additionally, Charlotte enjoys all four seasons with short and mild winters and beautiful, warm spring and summer seasons. With a lively foodie scene, over 30 craft beer breweries, plenty to do for young adults and families alike, great weather, plus our proximity to mountains and the ocean, the word has gotten out about what a great place Charlotte is to live. Let's start with the outdoors. If you like nature, Charlotte is a great place to live. Surrounded by one of the most diverse tree canopies in the U.S., Charlotte is also known as the City of Trees. We're starting the day in Freedom Park in the beautiful neighborhood of Myers Park, just minutes away from Uptown in the city center. Freedom Park was established after World War II in 1949. The Lions Club raised private money to establish a park to honor the veterans coming back from the war. Coupled with tennis courts and various fields for soccer and baseball, this park is now a popular destination for walkers, bikers, and sports enthusiasts. Now, we're going to head just a few miles away to our beautiful listing in the Myers Park neighborhood. Driving through the streets of Myers Park, past the beautiful estates and under the mature tree canopy, it is easy to see why a ride through Myers Park is usually first on the list for newcomers to the area. I know I said we were headed straight to my listing, but I wanted to make a quick stop at one of my favorite areas first. The neighborhood of Myers Park is considered a historical district in the South Charlotte area. Many of the homes were built in the early 1900s and consisted of styles that included Tudor, French Provincial, European, and traditional. Established in 1905, it was planned and planted out of a cotton farm owned by John Spring Myers. In recent years, upscale condominium buildings have been erected along the Myers Park, Queens Road, Selwyn Avenue corridor, and many of the older homes have been revitalized and are even more spectacular than they were originally. Myers Park is also home to fantastic retail stores, boutiques, local coffee shops, and eclectic, delicious restaurants like my favorite, Stagioni, Four Seasons of Food. It's housed here in this beautiful villa, once home to an eccentric hostess and world traveler. Today, Stagioni pays homage to her inspired standard of good hospitality, good times, and great food. And right next door is another awesome spot, Ruru's Tacos and Tequila, with one of the best outdoor patios in Charlotte. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm here at 1133 Queens Road, a quintessential home in the heart of Myers Park. This grand Georgian design creates an iconic setting, starting with the classic circular columned entry to the gated rear entrance carriage house with a full 2-car garage. Even the front door of this 1920 Circa home has unique attributes and boasts how this home is all about the details. Let's take a look inside and check it out. I'm here with Colin from my team today, and we're going to take a tour of this home together and show you all the unique features of this 1920 Circa style home. Come on, Colin. We're standing right now in the formal dining room area just off to the right of the main entrance. Very traditionally speaking, the homes like this have the formal dining room off to the right and the formal living room off to the left. And as you're looking through the formal dining room area, make sure to pay close attention to the columns and the attention to detail this home has to offer. Just outside the formal dining room, we have this butler's pantry over here. You know, this place is perfect for entertaining, as you're going to see in a moment as we walk into the kitchen. There's 3 sinks, granite countertops, a custom stove. You even have an exit outside here, so if you want to do some outdoor entertaining, it's all set up for you right on this side of the house. Just outside the formal living room, we're sitting here in the well-lit, beautiful sunroom, perfect for office space, exercise, or that morning breakfast. And connected to the sunroom, you'll find the study, which has built-ins on one side, a private bathroom on the other, and an exit to the courtyard behind me. We're going to make our way up to the second floor now, where I'll show you the master suite and some other bedrooms. Let's take a look. Standing here in the master bedroom, you can see why the owners did some built-ins in the room off to the left over here. This is the original closet. Like I told you, this home was built in the early 1920s, and back then, this was the closet space that they had to use when, for the home. Let's step over to the bathroom area where you can see where the owner expanded on the closet problem. In column right behind me, you'll find the built-ins that the owner put in here in order to compensate for the missing closet space in the master bedroom. Again, this home being built in the 1920s, closet was very small to begin with. These built-ins were necessary for today's modern lifestyle, right? And over here we've got 2 sinks, double vanity. We've got a private bathroom with a shower over there, and then my favorite part of the master is the balcony off to the left over here. Next, we're going to take a look at the carriage house behind me and the courtyard below me so I can show you the serene features this home has to offer.
All right, John, now that we've finished touring the inside of the home, tell me a little bit about the courtyard and kind of the style that's going on here.
Yeah, Colin, so this courtyard really creates a serene environment with the tree canopy, and it's perfect for entertaining with this outdoor cooking area and access to the guest house back here. Let's take a walk through.
Of course.
Thank you for taking the tour with me. Colin and I are now going to have a quick change of clothes and head over to the U.S. National Whitewater Center to show you a different take on outdoor activities. to the Whitewater Center, an amazing outdoor attraction unique only to Charlotte. This place is awesome. It's great for outdoor enthusiasts, adventure seekers, families, dogs, yoga, and music lovers. Two more of my teammates, Ken and Jen, have joined us and are going to brave the rapids with me. But first, we are going to meet up with Jesse, the brand director at the Whitewater Center. He will be joining us to tell us a little bit about this amazing facility. Jesse, thanks for having me.
Hey, John, welcome to the Whitewater Center.
Thank you so much. So tell me about the Whitewater Center. What is the Whitewater Center?
So the Whitewater Center is a 1,300-acre outdoor center that opened in 2006. Okay. We have over 30 different outdoor recreation experiences here, and we're also the Olympic training site for whitewater kayaking in the U.S.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And why did the Whitewater Center decide on Charlotte?
Well, I think for a number of reasons. One, and because it's a growing market, and there's a number of people here that are interested in the outdoor lifestyle. Yeah. It's a great gateway town into Western North Carolina, into the Appalachians, and we're only a couple hours from the coast as well.
Okay. So what are the activities you guys do here?
So first and foremost, we're most known for whitewater rafting. This is the world's largest man-made whitewater river, and we have class 2 to 4 whitewater here.
So what does class 2 to 4 mean for somebody who doesn't know about that?
So really, the whitewater scale goes from class 1 to 6. 1 being flat water, like Lake Norman, for instance, and class 6 being really unnavigable except for expert paddlers. Here, class 2, 3, and 4 is really accessible for most of the general public.
And how many different courses are on the Whitewater channel?
So we've got 3 different channels on our system. There's an instruction channel, the wilderness channel, and the competition channel, which is where the Olympians train.
What else we got going on here? So you got the Whitewater Center here, and I see there's some hiking trails back here and whatnot too. It looks like this is like the nature lovers kind of like paradise.
Yeah, absolutely. So the entire footprint of the facility is 1,300 acres, and that includes a 50-mile trail network. So those trails are open to hiking, mountain biking, and trail running.
Okay, great. See, what's that I see over here?
So that's actually our Deepwater Solo climbing complex. Deepwater Solo is actually a climbing discipline where the participant free climbs over a body of water. So instead of having a harness and being clipped into a rope, you just free fall into the water when you're done.
Oh, wow. That gives you kind of more of the realistic experience of it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually the only Deepwater Solo climbing complex in the entire world. It's right here in Charlotte.
So we got whitewater rafting, hiking, mountain biking, wall climbing. What am I missing? Zip lining?
You got zip lines. That's actually what you guys are going to be doing today.
Yeah.
We're walking up to our Hawk Tower right now, and you guys are going to participate in double down. So that's a 1,500-foot zip line that goes across the main river complex, and then you're going to return to the same island where you started.
Sounds like fun. I love zip lining. Looking forward to it.
It's going to be a blast.
Yep. Thanks for watching today. We hope you truly enjoyed seeing us on the Whitewater Rapids and on the zip line and getting a glimpse of South Charlotte while we were there. So this is John Bolos signing off and my crew from the John Bolos team. Join us next time as we head up to Lake Norman and talk with a lake specialist who knows everything there is to know about the water in North Carolina. Until then, cheers.
Up next, our very own Craig Sewing had a chance to have a conversation with John. Let's check it out.
Well, as you know, the American Dream is a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show, not a reality show, where we position with the best realtors all across the country to be the voice of their market. As you know, all housing markets are local. So we've got John Bolos here who's going to join us for an interview to talk about the real estate market in Charlotte, North Carolina. John, good to have you on the show, man. How are you?
Fine, Craig. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Well, so you're going to be our host out there in Charlotte, and outside of these interviews, you're going to be showing us some really cool stuff. So you live, work, and play there. Tell us about why you love that area and what you plan to bring to the show.
I love the opportunity to do the show here. I've been in the Carolinas now for about 23 years, and Charlotte going in on my 5th year. You know, and I chose Charlotte because it was a nice middle-sized metropolitan city that was had a very nice airport, lots of outdoors, lots of hiking. You got the beach a couple hours away from us. You've got the mountains a couple hours away. It was really centralized, and it was one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S., and so it was a great place to land with my family a couple years ago.
Yeah, and I know through the pandemic it's caused an influx of movement across the country, and I know that you are the recipient of a lot of people that are moving into that market for those same reasons. As far as the show goes, what do you plan to show off about the city?
We just did our first episode, and the first episode featured pretty much the outdoor areas of Charlotte, which was the Whitewater Center was one of our highlights, which was really nice. And then we've got some awesome lakes that we're working on for the next couple episodes. There's Charlotte's got a nice little music scene and restaurant scene as well too. So we'll be tapping into those through the shows, and of course focusing on the housing market as well too.
Let's talk about the housing market. So we hear all across the country we got low inventory. I imagine you're having the same challenges there, but also when I say challenge, it's if you're a homeowner right now, property value is going up. I mean, it's really a fascinating time. So give us a little bit of a temperature check on what's going on in the real estate market there.
Yeah, so I just pulled reports yesterday, and it looks like that home sales are up about 13% in value. Okay, and that there's a what do we have, like a 6-day average days on market before they're under contract. Comparing that to last year is about 17. So we went from 17 days on market to 6. And also to our month supply is down, I think, to like 3 weeks supply of houses. So meaning that if no new listings came on the MLS in 3 weeks, we'd be deprived of listings.
Unbelievable.
Huge shortage.
What do you think is driving it there specifically? Is it people from, so we're in Southern California, people are leaving here, they're going to places where taxes are lower, Texas, Nevada, Florida. What about there? Why are people driving to Charlotte? Is it just movement, move up buyers, low interest rates? What do you think the main driver of buyers is?
You've got a couple different things. As you stated earlier with the pandemic, you have a massive exodus from California and New York, and they're all coming to the Carolinas. You know, almost every day we're talking to dozens of people from New York and California who are thinking of coming over here. So that's a factor there. Second, even though the housing values are raising significantly, Charlotte is still a very cheap and inexpensive place to live when you're comparing it to these other bigger cities. You know, we've had some big execs from California move over here, and, you know, they had a $2 million budget, and what they were getting over here was night and day compared to what they had over out west. So even though values are still rising here drastically, it's still not caught up to how the other metropolitan cities are at this point, which gives us an edge for new people wanting to move here and have a reduced cost of living.
Yeah, I imagine New Yorkers are coming down. I mean, they're making their way to Florida, but great area like Charlotte, I'm sure that they're finding some good properties there and good opportunities. So what would be your advice? Let's start with buyers and then we'll go over to sellers. What's your advice to buyers? Now, I know it's a challenge to get your offers accepted, probably a little exhausting. How do you help buyers in this market?
The best advice I can offer for the buyer is to be fully prepared before making the offer. And that would be involved getting pre-qualified with the lender, but not just getting pre-qualified with them, right? It would come down to getting fully underwritten with them. So when you submit your offer, it's as good as cash. And a normal 30-day closing really could be reduced down to about 17, 18 days if you're working with the right lender.
Yep.
What we're also seeing with my team here is that if a property's price, we'll just say at $300,000, chances are that property is going to sell for about $330,000 to $340,000. So educating that buyer and letting them know to bid over the asking price and having the additional funds to cover the appraisal difference if necessary, along with a short closing window and a high non-refundable deposit. That's kind of like the secret sauce formula, I would call it, to really kind of win it. And it doesn't always work on the first time, but if you kind of follow that formula, after probably 2 or 3 offers, you'll get one through.
Awesome. How about sellers? I mean, do they need advice right now? I mean, what would you tell a seller in this market? Because I know you control a lot of the inventory.
Yeah. I do. So I handle the listings personally on the team, and a lot of questions I get, the question I get a lot of the times essentially is, hey, why are we going to sell with the realtor? Our house would sell on its own. And, they're right on that. The house would sell on its own. But where the realtor comes into play is getting an offer that's over the asking price. So I'll give you an example. Open Door right now will come into our market and they'll offer $400,000 on a house that's worth $400,000. And it sounds pretty good to the homeowner. But what the homeowner doesn't know a lot of times is if you have the right agent in place, we'll take that property, we'll list it for $400,000. I'll hold showings for a couple of days, then do an open house to launch the availability of the home. And then what'll happen is we'll get a line out the door, and that property being priced at $400,000 actually ends up selling for about $425,000, $25,000 over the asking price, and $25,000 better than the cash offer they receive from one of those big box companies.
Incredible. So tell us a little bit about your team before we part ways here. When we choose a host of our show in markets all over the country, we vet our host. it has to be a proverbial top producer, have a great reputation, respected by our peers, and essentially we know that people from the show, buyers and sellers, are going to reach out. So we've got to make sure it's a great, reputable realtor that we align with. You're the guy there, and so we're excited to have you be a part of the show. But tell me about why agents join your team, what you guys do that's unique. Obviously, just the advice you're giving here today positions you as an expert. If I were buying or selling, I'd call you personally. And by the way, I might one day. California is running people out here, especially just the way you described Charlotte. But that being said, what makes your team really unique in that market?
First and foremost, I'm really involved with the team personally. And when you're a new coming agent, you're looking to join a team, sometimes you'll get lost in the shuffle, and making sure you have a strong leader that's not just there as a leader figure, but actually they're involved with the sales of working with clients. You know, that's a hidden sauce right there. And there's not too many team leaders that are really involved with their team like that. So from a team standpoint, when someone wants to join my team, that's really appealing to someone, you know, looking to join. And I guess regarding, you know, the consumer, you know, at the end of the day, working with us, I mean, the level of customer service, the attention to detail that my team and myself pay attention to is just really uncanny and unmatched in this market. You know, I'm fully available 7 days a week to everybody through text, email, and phone calls to make sure my sellers are all covered. My team is out there working 7 days a week, diligently placing offers for buyers, and I'm available to coach the buyers agents as they're submitting those offers, right? So they really always have someone to go back to with Command Central to be able to get that advice and, you know, and just really being available and responsive and just providing that good service.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge, a lot of hustle, it sounds like, which is really what this market needs. I think if I gave our audience any type of advice, look, we live in a world where you can go online, you can find information, you can find realtors anywhere, but in an environment like this, when you're talking about your biggest investment, whether you're buying or selling, to have incredible knowledge and also know-how that's how you approach something that is this important, especially in a market that's as volatile as this one. John, thank you for coming on the show. Really excited for you hosting the American Dream Charlotte, showing us around town, but also continuing to sit down with you, getting up-to-date knowledge. Thank you for bringing some here today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Craig. Take care.
All right, more of the show coming up next.
If you're looking for homes in the Charlotte area, then you are in luck. We have John Bolos' latest listings right here. Let's check them out.
Three acres is home to this 5-bedroom beauty. With lovely hardwood flooring throughout the entire home and plenty of space, this home is hard to beat. The eat-in kitchen is beautiful with stainless steel appliances, new marble backsplash, and more of that lovely cherry hardwood. The master is a stunner with impeccable marbling and a soak-in tub. Outside is a beautiful deck, perfect for entertaining, and the sprawling 3 acres leaves plenty of space for those late-night barbecues. Don't miss this one. Come check out this absolutely gorgeous 5-bed, 5-bath property in beautiful Weddington. Sitting on nearly half an acre, this home has everything you need. Open kitchen and family room with cozy fireplace. Guest suite with ensuite bathroom and its own living space on the main floor. Relax in the upstairs sitting room where you can soak in the silence. Enjoy your walk-in closets, walk-in pantry, large master with toilet room and soak-in tub, and lots more. This home has a wonderful open feel where you can spend your days relaxing and entertaining. Enjoy the screened-in porch overlooking your private and serene backyard, lined with trees and perfectly maintained. Close to shops and dining, this location is hard to beat. Welcome to this beautiful home on almost an acre with a wraparound porch.
The home greets with hardwood floors that go throughout the main level of the home. There is an open great room with a cozy fireplace which opens to the lovely kitchen that boasts new Italian porcelain tile floors, subway backsplash, new dishwasher, and counter depth refrigerator. Upstairs you will find a spacious master suite with ensuite bathroom. Upstairs you will also find 2 additional good-sized bedrooms and another full bathroom. This beauty has tons of upgrades throughout the home featuring freshly painted exterior and interior, new hot water heater, gutter guards, smart thermostats, LED recessed lighting, newer Lennox heat pump system on main level downstairs, and an easy breathe ventilation system for the entire home. A huge bonus is the large finished basement. So many options for this area. Don't miss the outdoor fire pit. Great location, quick access to 485, and tons of restaurants and shopping close by. This beautiful home, located in Deer Park at Raintree, has all that you are looking for. Surrounded by nature, this gorgeous, well-maintained, freshly painted home features lovely hardwood flooring, updated kitchen with stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, and a large dining room, perfect for holiday entertaining. Plantation shutters are also throughout the home. The great room has plenty of natural light and very spacious. Upstairs is home to the bedrooms and master suite with ensuite master bedroom. The master bath has been updated as well. A bonus room is accessible through the master bedroom, perfect for a mom's retreat, office, or man cave. The spacious garage features a long row of cabinets and countertops, great for weekend projects. Last but not least, the lovely screened-in patio showcases an amazing view of the creek beyond the fence. Come relax and call this home today.
We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of the American Dream TV in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. Make sure and follow us on social media and engage in the conversation. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs, and we look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.